Hello to you, my cosmic dragon friends. We are back with another pick a card reading, although it's actually pick a cat today because we have 3 Hello Kitty blind box mystery toys. I don't know what's in these. I haven't opened them. I got them from Primark. I'll be really excited to do this to see what messages there are for you. So it's going to be messages from your spirit guides. I have no idea what themes the messages are going to be. It's just going to be what you need to hear right now. The message is appropriate to you. Now remember, you can pick 1, 2 or 3. You can also pick multiple or watch all of them if you're drawn to all of them. So take a moment to pick your Hello Kitty. Timestamps in the description below, and I will see you in your reading. Hello group 1, this is your toy. Let's unwrap it and find out what it looks like. I have scissors at the ready to open this one. Oh goodness, quite tricky. Let's see what we've got. Watch out for staticky noises if you're watching on headphones right now. We're unwrapping plastic. Oh, there we go. It has got an easy opener. All right. And that in the bin. Oh, so cute. Right, how does this open then? Just pull apart. Oh, they're soft toys. Oh, I didn't realise that. Isn't that adorable? Oh, isn't that cute? What is that, gingerbread? What's this one supposed to be with the green bow? Let's see if it will tell us. Or no, recycled materials. Okay, all right. Well, we've got a cute little Hello Kitty here with what looks like, I don't know, a gingerbread outfit and a green bow. Now, I haven't opened any of the other ones, so I don't know what they look like. But I'm surprised. I didn't know it was a plush. I had a feeling it was going to be like one of these, which are the Hello Kitty mystery toys I've had before, those sort of solid plastic ones. But no, this is a cute little plush, so softer than expected. Maybe that's the message. Softer than expected. That's quite nice, isn't it? Nice little pot to keep. I'm definitely not going to throw that away. Hold on to that one. So this is genuine Hello Kitty merch, licensed by Sanrio, of course. We don't buy knockoffs on this channel. Right. That's adorable. That's so cute. And the green bow, so we're talking about love here, I think. So that's the colour of the heart chakra, isn't it? Let's pop that there. The heart, Archangel Michael. Oh, interesting. I meant to say Archangel Raphael, but Michael came out of my mouth. So we've got Michael here as well. Michael and Raphael, I would say. We're dealing with heart healing. We're dealing with matters of the heart. Very interesting. So the tarot deck we are using today is actually the first tarot deck I ever acquired. I got it for my birthday when I was 16 years old. This is the Tarot of the Cat, people. This is a very old and special deck. So I've already given it a shuffle. We're just going to give it a quick extra shuffle to get some energy on there. And we're going to see what messages your spirit guides have for you today, what you need to know. So let's take a look. Cards trying to jump out already. Look. 10 of Cups. Oh, I like that. Yep, yes, please, we'll take that. The Hermit. The Lovers. What did I say about this about being matters of the heart? And the Page of Cups. Any more? Yes. Ace of Swords. The Fool. I feel like we might get some more cards in this bit down here in a minute, but I've not been guided to take them yet, so let's just, there we go. Now you can see the names on the cards. Okay. Interesting. I feel like this is a message of going from what looks like a very settled situation, perhaps, to being single or being on your own, or at least feeling on your own. Or maybe you are in a settled situation where you do feel very alone, you do feel on your own, as if you're not actually, you know, it's possible to feel alone in a crowd. It's possible to feel alone in a relationship as well. And we are talking about romance here, although it might not be romantic for you, so take the messages as they resonate. Remember, it's a group reading, so take the bits that resonate for you. So feeling alone in a relationship, in what looks like it should be everything that you wanted, but it's not quite right. And there is clarity coming in with the Ace of Swords, so it's possible that you've recently gained clarity about your own situation and realised that, you know, maybe changes need to be made. I would say change definitely needs to be made, regardless of what it is. It doesn't necessarily mean the relationship ending, but it does mean something happening. It does mean some change coming in for sure. There's a desire to strike out on your own here in some way, shape or form as well. So that could be a business, it could be a change of career, and maybe family or a partner. Maybe they're not very happy about that. Maybe they don't agree with it. Or maybe it rocks the very foundation of your relationship, your situation, if you take this step. But it is something, there's a very strong impulse to do here. There's a lot going on in your head at the moment. There's many thoughts coming through. I mean, they literally won't leave you alone. It's like your head is very busy doing lots of thinking, lots of imagining, lots of, there's this real sense of anticipation, of excitement, of wanting to get going, feeling a little bit held back perhaps as well, but also being guided by the intuition here with the Hermit. And the Hermit is a number 9. And 9 is great wisdom, because 9 has seen the whole cycle from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 becomes the expert before we move on to the new cycle at 10. So 9 is the culmination of the first cycle. It is the expert in everything you've been through, but it is also the end of the cycle. Comes with great wisdom, but also with a wistfulness and perhaps a desire to look backwards and stay in something that's out of date rather than looking to the future. There is some fear with the number 9 energy about moving on to the new cycle, because you'll be the fool again at the new cycle. You'll go back to 0. You won't know anything. You will have to start again. There is this sense of starting again in some part of your life, and this could literally be a relationship. There's a need to start again, either with this person or with a different person coming in, or need to start again perhaps in work, business, some other aspect of your life. You'll know what it is. It's definitely an interesting one. There's a lot of nostalgia, very wistful energy coming through here, I want to say. But the next step looks really nice if we're brave enough to take it. The next step looks beautiful with the Lovers energy coming in here. I love the Lovers card in this deck. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at these two. Look at the cats. The little tails intertwined. Absolutely beautiful. These gorgeous flowers. I've always loved that card. And it does speak of a very beautiful, very perfect love coming in. And maybe you sense it. Maybe there's a sense of looking to the future, waiting for the future to come in here, waiting for this to come in, maybe waiting for somebody else to make a move towards you. Maybe there's somebody you have your eye on that you want to make a move towards you and they haven't, or you know they will, or you believe they will, or you're waiting for their situation to change so that you can be together. There is this sense of waiting, certainly. There's the sense of looking backwards and pausing, although there's a desire to move forwards fast, but holding oneself back. But also the heart is ready to move forwards now. The heart wants more. The heart is ready to take that leap, to make that change. 2 more? Okay. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Queen of Swords. So this could be a third-party situation, could be a love triangle, could be a situation where you or the person you want to be with is connected with someone else, or both of you perhaps. But it feels like whoever the third party is about to be ousted, because look, this third cup is knocked over and there's just the 2 remaining standing. And she doesn't look unhappy about that being knocked over. She looks quite pleased with herself. She looks like the cat that's got the cream. There really is a sense here of... she's got real Empress energy, the 3 of Cups here. I really love this card. Look how she's sitting. Look at this gorgeous jewellery she's wearing. With the lovely big cat there, the very intuitive cat sitting over the heart. Cats know what they want and they know how to ask for it, and they're not backwards about coming forwards. If a cat likes you, you'll know about it. If a cat doesn't like you, you'll also know about it. They will let you know. It could be that you recently told someone how you feel about them and you're just kind of waiting to move things to the next step. But there is this real Empress energy, this knowing that this person's coming in, that this person is coming. You know they are. And you're very clear in your mind about it with the Queen of Swords, because you are nobody's fool. Much as we have the Fool card here. You are nobody's fool, but you are prepared to take a leap. You are nobody's fool, but you are prepared to take a leap. And looking to the future, there is this beautiful relationship, whether it's a rekindling of an existing one, or whether it's a completely new person, that builds from friendship first. It comes in with friendship with the Page of Cups. So it feels like a strong connection founded on friendship, intellect. Perhaps this is someone you work with. Perhaps this is someone you've studied with, someone you have an intellectual collection to. Intellectual collection. Interesting. I meant to say connection, but collection came out of my mouth, so that's interesting. So maybe there is a collection between you. There's something, maybe that word is meaningful somehow. That's interesting. We're going to get one more before we move to the Energy Oracle cards. I want the one on the bottom. I also want the one on the top. Two of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah, there may be a choice. You may be waiting for somebody to make a choice. But you know they're going to come in, and they're going to come in the right way. This is an honourable situation. This is an honourable person. This is someone who wants to do the right thing for the right reasons. But also very intuitive. Look at this lovely, lovely Jaguar type cat. It looks like Bedford. Isn't he lovely? Bedford is asleep on my bed right now, in case you're wondering. I don't think he'll be joining us, but he may do. You never know with Bedford. You never know when he will show up. Okay. So interesting. Maybe that you need to make a choice as well. Maybe you need to make some life choices to help this whole situation to move forwards as well. Because I do see this other party with the Three of Cups here, but this other person has just been knocked out the park. They don't matter anymore. I wouldn't even worry about it. It feels like you're the guiding light to this person. You're their North Star. And they're coming in. I'm going to get one more card. And I'm going to put it over here. We're going to get a foundational card here for the situation. Seven of Wands. Struggle. Okay, that's a difficult energy, usually, Seven of Wands. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance, which is about balance. It's almost like the opposites of each other. So this could be an opposites attract situation. This could be somebody very, very different to you. I mean, completely different, like chalk and cheese, like dark and light, like day and night, you know, like, trying to think of other opposing things. Why can't I think of anything? What's wrong with me? But anyway, you get my meaning. You're so different. So different. Wow. Struggle and balance. But I don't mean that in a bad way. I think you've both known struggle. But I do think you help to balance each other out. I think you help to balance each other's mental struggles out. You help to calm, I think you in particular help to calm this person's mind. You bring them peace. You are their peace. You are the one they've been waiting for. And I feel like they've been going through a period of looking back at their own life recently, looking back at I want to talk about the struggles they've been through, the fights they've been through, contemplating what they've had to deal with in the past. And there's been a lot. And maybe they've had to struggle and work a lot to get to where they are, to their Ten of Cups, or what looks like a Ten of Cups. But it's actually a Ten of Cups that's ready to go. So they could be struggling with the notion of a zero-sum gain, or with the notion of, why did I say zero-sum gain? That is not the expression I meant to go to, but that popped out of my mouth. I know what a zero-sum gain is. That's not what I meant to say. So that clearly that's for someone. That's a very important message for someone. What I meant to say is a sunken cost fallacy. The sunken cost fallacy, where we think, oh, well, I've put so much time and effort and money into this marriage, I might as well stay in it now because, you know, it'd be a shame to lose all of that. Even if you're deeply unhappy and everything's miserable and it's horrendous and you're basically in a gilded cage. But there's that sunken cost fallacy. Well, I've sunk so much into this, I should stick with it. Why? You're miserable. What are you doing? So there's a bit of that. And I think that's the root of this, that's the foundation of this. I think this person, you came in, you brought them peace, you showed them a new way of doing things. The compatibility was instant. If this person isn't in your life yet, this would be in the future, but the compatibility was instant. Although you are opposites of each other, you brought this person peace. You were like a spiritual teacher to them, a spiritual guide, a mentor in some way. Even if you're not above them at work or intellectually speaking, you are leading them forwards. You have become their North Star. I want to say you are their Polaris. So, but I think they've been through this contemplation time, or they're possibly still going through it at the moment. And the fear is there of moving on to the next phase. But I feel like it has to happen. Choices need to be made and decisions need to be made for sure, but it has to happen. King of Pentacles, it's going to happen. King of Pentacles looking at the Queen of Swords. She doesn't realise it because she's not looking at him. She's trying to stay in her space, stay in her lane, stay calm, stay centred. He is looking at her. Even if you thought maybe you'd missed your chance with this person, I don't think you have. It's not what I'm seeing. But they're both facing the Fool. So it's like they're both ready to take the leap. They're both ready to step into the Fool energy and take a chance on each other. How exciting. I'm liking that a lot. Okay. All right, let's bring out the Energy Oracle. See what else your guides have to say. I will be a little bit careful shuffling these off camera because not all of the cards are completely YouTube friendly and might require some censor shells. So we use shells to censor things on cards on this channel rather than crystals or Sharpie or whatever other people use. We use shells because why not? We live on the coast. They were dubbed censor shells by one of my followers. The lovely Elliot came up with that name for me. Okay. Yin and Yang. Yes, there you are. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, communication. 1st chakra, Archangel Michael. I said Michael earlier, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Okay. I want to take another one, but I'm being told not yet. I'm going to take the top one and the bottom one, but not yet. We're going to take them in a minute. Okay. Yeah, yin to your yang. That's what I said, wasn't it? But the divine energies are so balanced between the two of you, between the pair of you, with 22-4, feet of the goddess. And you bring very different things to the table. But I feel like communication is coming in very soon here with this one. 39-12-3. 12-3 brings in a new order. 35-8 brings in longevity as well and an intentional plan. So it feels like this person's going to be very intentional when they step forward to you. It won't be a case of, oh, I'll just ask them out and see what happens. No, this person's coming in because they're very serious. Yeah, they want to communicate with you. That's coming in soon. But they want to come in to communicate, to bring in a new order, to your friendship, relationship, whatever it is. They need to speak and the voice needs to be heard and they wish to be heard. Because there is this, I feel this yearning here. This is 1st chakra yearning, so it's kind of physical. It's definitely physical passion there as well as everything else. So, I mean, yeah, but they are serious about it. They're not just coming in to, to just have a physical connection and then leave. That's not the point here. But there is a deep passion this person has for you and they may have kept it very, very hidden. Oh, now I can take my cards. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Lots of archangels coming out today. Oh, come on. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. We've got 4 archangels. Interesting. Wow. So the 3rd eye and the crown. So this is a very spiritual connection. I feel like if they haven't communicated with you how they feel yet, then they're doing it telepathically, whether they realise it or not. They may be showing up in your dreams. Or they may be thinking about it or kind of almost sending you messages. Telepathically through the ether. You may find they suddenly pop into your mind unexpectedly. Absolutely glorious. But I think you as well have helped to open their 3rd eye chakra a bit better, helped them to understand things on a deeper level, to understand their own spirituality, to question their own spiritual or religious beliefs and go deeper. Go deeper by asking questions. And with the crown chakra here, wow, this beautiful connection to spirit. It's almost like you are the one that connects them to spirit, which isn't technically true because we are all connected ourselves, you know, through our crown chakra, but they feel almost like you are their connection to this magical higher realm. You are like the unicorn in their life that makes everything seem magical, and they feel it more when you're there. Not to say the connection isn't there when you're not there, but they feel it more when you're there. They feel their spirituality a lot more deeply. They feel God more deeply when you're there. Reinforces that connection. You're like a spiritual catalyst for them. It's beautiful. There's a deep sense of awe and wonder and admiration that comes through from this person for you. Absolutely gorgeous. Glorious energy. Really beautiful. Okay, so let's ask for some advice for you in this situation. What do you need to know? What should you do, if anything? Okay, your advice. The Sun. Love it. The Thinking Man. And Woman Holding a Heart. Beautiful. Wow, there's a lot of attraction there. It's like you are this beacon of love. On the bottom we got patience, so there may be a little bit of patience needed here. Got the clock here indicating that perhaps things aren't going to move very quickly within the winter. Maybe we need to wait till spring, because we've got the sun here. When everything starts to melt, that's when it really starts to get going, I believe. But it's like you are holding the space for this relationship. You are the one enabling it to happen. If it was anyone else, I don't think it would be possible. I don't think they would want anyone else either. But they are the ones planning for the future. They are thinking about the future, planning for the future. Staying in their head quite a lot, but they are planning how to make the changes in their life to meet yours. I love the numerology of 22 and 44 here. Absolutely gorgeous. 44 is very much in the here and now, in this reality, in physicality, physical reality. Beautiful. And this new start is very blessed. Very, very blessed new beginnings. But look, she's on her own in the bowl, in the cup of water, on her own in the beautiful cup of emotions and spirituality. So I feel like you get there first and then they come to join you. They get into the jacuzzi with you. So beautiful. So what we're going to do just to end off, because this has turned into a love reading, which I didn't know it was going to be, we are going to get some signs and synchronicities. That's true astrological signs to start with. See if we can identify this person, identify you. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces showing up. Now, you don't have to have one of those in your big three, but they may be a sign that's influencing you or your person. Let's get some letters. So these could be names, initials, place names, words that connect you and your person to help you identify them. Ooh. FS Q H R T E E. Might play golf. I might work in human resources. You might be taking HRT. N. Teeing. You teeing off with this person? M. R. Mr. A. A. N. Another N. My accent went a bit weird there, like I wanted to go a little bit American, which is odd, because that's not how I sound at all, as you know. Okay. C. G, I, maybe they work in graphics, graphic design, computers, CGI, and E. Got the word Craig, Imran, Rain, like Jules Rain, my lovely friend who makes these cards. Oh, what am I saying? She's already made these cards. They're wonderful. Okay, put Hello Kitty back up there. Fatima, Squires, Squire, could be a surname or a place. Harry, Harold, Nina, Letitia. I get the word name as well, like there's something to do with names or naming. Okay. Graham, Garfield. Garfield. What? Street. Street is actually a town in the UK, by the way. In England, there's a town called Street. Would you believe? Of course you would. Our place names are weird. HRH. There could be a connection to the royal family or to a royal family. Neville, Cheryl, Chrissy, Mark. Okay, let's get some charms. Some more confirmation or messages for you through the charms. What do we have here? We have the sign of Libra, which I'll add over here. And we have the letter P, which I'll put over here. We have an elephant, so possibly connections to elephants, to the circus, to India, to Africa, as African elephants are a thing, obviously. And so are Indian elephants. I want to say India, though, when I see this elephant. I want to say India. Butterfly. Oh, two butterflies, but they're very different. But they're both beautifully transformative and beautiful in their own ways. Like you two are. A cute little frog. We have the rabbit from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, the little white rabbit in his uniform. We have hearts intertwined, which is a good sign of a strong connection. We have a rose. That could be somebody's name, or it could just be a symbol of roses. Maybe they'll give you roses. Oh, we have somebody's heart that needs putting back together. There's a piece missing. There's a little Bambi. A cat. An owl. And another cat. So you might both have cats. I love this one because its eyes look just like this cat that I have. Look. Isn't that cute? Okay. Alrighty. We will finish up there. I hope that resonated for some of you. I hope the messages were useful. Remember, you can check out another group or all of them if that resonates for you. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Please also remember to like my other channel, Angel Wings Holistics. If you haven't already, go over and follow that channel, which is where I'll be putting my energy updates and group love readings, group energy updates, and lots of other stuff coming in the pipeline too. So until I see you again, please remember to take very, very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hello, group 2. You picked this mystery toy blind box, which we're going to open in just a second. Your tarot deck today, staying on the cat theme, is Grimalkin's Curious Cat Tarot. You will notice all of the readings have cat tarot cards today, because why not? Now, there is an easy opener back here if I can find it. Otherwise, I'll be breaking out the scissors again. No, I cannot find it. Right, scissors time. Where did I put them? Okay, Mind your ears if you're watching on headphones. Plastic noises can be loud. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then, you notice I wrote a number 1, 2 and 3 on these so I didn't get them mixed up. Okay. Alrighty. Let's have a look at our Hello Kitty toy. What do we have? Oh, come apart. There we go. Oh, it's so cute. There we go. Adorable. Love that. Okay. So we've got an adorable green bow. So I want to say this is a love or heart chakra related reading. This one's also got a little funny mark there as well. So you may have an injury or you might be getting over an illness or something at the moment. I want to say this one's a bit squished too. It feels like you need squishing back into shape. Or she rather. Oh, she's got a little stain. Yeah, this one's definitely worse for wear. And this is brand new straight out the box. So maybe you had some problems as a baby. Maybe you were premature or had to stay in like the special care unit, the intensive care unit for babies. Or maybe that's been an experience that you've had with your own children. But very sweet, nothing wrong with it, obviously, just slightly different than the others. So cute. Loving this. Oh, look, a bit pockmarked, been through the mill. Maybe you've just had a bit of a hard life. That could be the message as well. Maybe you've literally just had a bit of a hard life because even your bow's a bit squiffy. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, doesn't want to stand up. Do you not like standing up? Is this a theme here? So, anyway, take my... Oh, getting warm here. Just take my jacket off. I say jacket, you know I'm in my pyjamas. That was my toweling robe I just took off. Right, got my, my very grown-up Miffy pyjamas here. I can't lie to you guys. You see right through me. Right. Don't worry, I am appropriately covered. It's all right, YouTube, don't panic. No pearl clutching necessary. Okay. So, let's see what messages we have for you from your spirit guides, what you need to know. You've kind of got one ear up, one ear down with this one as well. Maybe there's something to do with not listening to your spirit guides because, oh no, it's actually the right ear that's down. Maybe you're listening to your spirit guides, but you're not listening to people around you or not listening to advice. It's like, nope, not listening. I don't want to hear it. Okay. So. The Tower. Oh my goodness. Starting off strong here. I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I managed to pause the video in time so you didn't have to deal with that. Wow, sneeze. For me, that's a big energy shift. So there's a big energy shift coming, something very big coming in. The Tower made me sneeze. Apparently I'm allergic to the Tower now. It's understandable, really. 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Love these cards. Look at these adorable cats on here. And 2 of Swords. So there is a double-edged choice to be made at some point. The 2 of Swords cut both ways. It is about making choices and decisions for you, which is necessary, but it's flanked by the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. So it is about, in order to go the direction you want to go, something has to be left behind, something has to change. And if you've been having trouble making that decision, because we've got the 2 of Pentacles as well, which is where we're trying to make a decision and we're trying to balance and juggle 2 different things, which are not compatible. You can't have both, or you can't maintain that for very long. So the Tower comes in with this wrecking ball. See, there's a Miley Cyrus cat up there. Miley Catus. That's terrible, sorry. And Bedford helping down here as well by the looks of it. Spotty cat. Change has to happen, and if you've been putting off making a decision, I think the universe is either about to make it for you or if it just has. The universe is going to make the decision for you if it hasn't already. Something has to change, something has to give, something has to be wrecked, something has to be removed, destroyed, ended, finished, but smashed to smithereens. I really hope nobody's been in a car accident here because I'm getting that coming through as well. So if you have, my best wishes to you. and I hope you're okay. Because I'm getting this real smashing sensation coming through, this damage, or maybe some physical damage has happened to property or something like that. Maybe your house was damaged in a tornado or some other incident. And I'm very sorry if that is the case for you. I don't like seeing things like that, but I know these things happen because this is the world we live in. Sometimes terrible things happen. But regardless, it does feel like whatever's happened is going to force you to make some changes. Not necessarily very pleasant, whatever it was, but it does take you to a very good place because it takes you to the Nine of Cups. It takes you to the wish card, to dreams come true. So there are very good things coming for you regardless of what has happened. And I'm not going to say that was necessarily a blessing in disguise, because it may have been bloody awful. And I refuse to call something a blessing in disguise if it's horrible. Okay, that's not fair. That's very glib. That's spiritually insensitive when people say things like that. Some things can be a blessing in disguise, but some things just aren't. Okay. But they do cause us to make changes that become the blessing. We are the ones that make the changes that become the blessing. We're the one that makes the decisions that becomes our own blessing. Just seen 36 on the clock, 36:00, 36 minutes exactly, 369 manifesting numbers. So it does feel like you have the opportunity to manifest something really wonderful here. And with the Three of Wands, that's literally looking to the future, manifesting, visualizing, creating the new blueprint for your life now that you've been made to choose a different path, now that you've been made to choose between different options, different situations, different people, whatever it was you were trying to juggle, trying to balance, can't happen anymore. And as I said, the Tower moment may have happened in the past, or it may be something that's to come, and I think it will be to come quite soon as well. Okay, 2025 is definitely going to be an interesting year. I'm filming this at the end of 2024. Of course, this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't really matter when you watch it. But you may notice that the big change, whatever it was, if you're watching in the future, could have happened at the end of 2024 or beginning of 2025. So, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords. Look at this shoal of fish. Bedford would love that. What are they? Are they salmon? Are they tuna? I'm not good at fish recognition. If anyone wants to tell me what those fish are, feel free. Put it in the comments. I have no idea. Okay. Definitely getting a Pisces vibe off this card with the swords. Pisces, full moon. Very watery, feminine energy here with the Two of Swords. So it does feel like it's a decision that has to be made emotionally. It's a decision that has to come from the heart. It cannot be a decision that you make from the head, because it just won't be right. You know, you can try and reason your way through this, but it's not going to take you to the Nine of Cups. It's not going to take you where you want to go. And I think you know that. I got a connection here as well with these lovely crows flying in front of the sun. I feel, and these cacti. I feel a connection to South America for somebody here. Maybe Peru. I'm getting Argentina as well. I haven't been to either country, so don't ask me what they look like. I don't know. But also to the shamanism, the magics of South America, the traditional magic, shamanism, whatever that means for you. But there is a memory of the past here. So there's, regardless of where you are and what religion, belief system, you know, system of worship, magic, whatever it is you do, your ancestors are here with you, because these wands have these red flowers on top, which to me are just saying poppies. I don't know if they're meant to be poppies. These are, clearly. But I'm feeling this strong sense that this new plan, this new blueprint represented by the Three Wands, is coming from memories of the past, from your ancestors. I think they're guiding you very strongly here in this situation, helping you to create the new world that you actually want, so you can avoid the prickly cacti and you won't bump into them. You won't step on them. And it is a very arid, barren landscape here, isn't it? And yet it's teeming with life. And it feels very much like having the ability to make the best of a situation, regardless of how empty it might look to other people, or how difficult it might look from the outside. Maybe you've had to go without, maybe you've been suffering financially, maybe you've been living in poverty, for example. And that's why I love that YouTube is free. So even if you can't afford a reading, you can watch this, you know, or somebody else's video, Apologise if you hear my chair creaking or the washing machine spinning, because that's a thing that's happening right now. But it doesn't matter. You have this ability to make the best of things regardless how difficult the situations are. Regardless of what you've been through, you have this strength that carries you forwards. This almost magical ability. No, not almost. This magical ability. This light within you that guides others forwards. Because look, there's this one crow in front of the sun and the other two. They're circling with it. And you are the one that takes the lead and others follow. And it's really beautiful. And it is taking you to this place of fulfillment where you will have your fish finally. See, this cat is stuck up balancing on these swords. He can't get to the fish down there much as he wants them. This cat has got his fish and his 9 cups. And each cup has a fish in it, and he can have as many as he wants. And he's got these lovely birdies around him as well, which he's very much enjoying going ek 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 to. Cat people know what I'm saying there. Ek 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 ek. That's the noise that cats make to birds. It's hilarious. And this gorgeous magenta type, lotus type flower here, which is reminiscent of the crown chakra. And it's here with you. It's like your intuition is here with you. Your intuition is a part of the big picture, definitely a part of the big picture for you moving forwards. I don't think you could have a world completely based, a life completely based in the physical world. Your world is expanded. Your world is bigger than that. You might be an artist. You might be somebody who literally leans into other realities, into other worlds that exists partly in this one and partly in others. You know, and that might cause you problems sometimes because you have to learn to balance that. And I was doing an energy update this morning over on my other channel, Angel Wings Holistics, which is the energy update called Oceans of Possibility, put up on the 26th of December 2024. And if you feel drawn to go watch that, go watch it, because that could be relevant for you right now, regardless of when you're watching this. I will try to remember to put the timestamp. There we go. Editor Helen will put the link to that video above if you feel drawn to watch that. And it was actually saying, you know, much as it's wonderful to spend time up in the spiritual world, you have to keep your feet on the ground. You have to be grounded in this one as well, because you have to be able to balance those two things. And that could be something that you're learning to balance here as well. Learning to balance living in this world, living in this reality, as well as living in more than one. Like a bit of a unicorn. We're going to get another card. I'm going to drink some tea. This one wants to come out. Look at that. Strength. Oh, Wolfie. Oh, look at Bedford smacking the wolf. Actually, he's patting him. He's being very friendly to the wolf there. Does look like Bedford. So cute. So the Bedford cat patting the wolf on the nose. The wolf looks really frickin' annoyed about it. The Magician. And the 10 of Cups. Wow. Your future is looking incredible. I mean, overcoming such incredible odds with the Strength card here. Overcoming incredible odds. I mean, if I was to sum up your reading into a few words, that would be it. And the longevity here of the infinity symbol, being able to keep doing it, being able to keep holding that balance, whatever that is. And the poppies here with the ancestors with you. Could be connections to war veterans or to war or to the military here as well with the poppies. And this gorgeous butterfly. Is that a monarch butterfly? I'm not sure. Someone can tell me. Maybe. I'm always saying, someone tell me in the comments, and no one ever does. I'm sure someone will come and tell me off now. But look at the wolf. He's growling. He's annoyed, but the cat's like, no, this is fine. You will not bite me. I'm safe. You will not bite me. You will calm down. So whatever this danger is, and there could be, you know, literal difficulties or dangers in your life that you have been through from your past. Maybe a vicious ex who tries to, God forbid, they're physically violent to you or have been physically violent, or people who have abused you in the past or just mistreated you, even if it wasn't physical. You know, there's all kinds of other types of abuse. There's emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse. Okay, no, you got a handle on them now. They can't hurt you anymore. In fact, you're almost a little bit amused by them. You're amused by their efforts to make you come a cropper. It amuses you because they're so weak compared to you. Know, they just have no influence anymore, and you're there like, yeah, good wolf, pat you on the nose, can't get me, haha. This cat's face. He's completely sure of himself, completely calm, confident. And the wolf is going, God damn it. Could also be helping to calm someone who's very angry, struggling with anger. The anger could even be within yourself, but whatever it is, you've got a handle on it. Literally, you've got your paws on its nose. It's not going anywhere. But it shows the great strength that you have as well to get through various situations and to get through what you've been through. The Magician, yeah, tying in with the Magician energy here as well. Tea, I think, is relevant to someone too. Just like me, I drink a lot of tea. I've got my White Witch cauldron cup here, which I love. So I do want to talk about actual magic here. So that could be something that you practice. You could be practicing witch. You could be a high magician, or just, practicing your own spiritual beliefs or religion. It's all perfectly valid if it works for you, resonates for you. But look at this chrysalis here hanging from the wand. So we've got our pentacle, our wand, our sword, and our cup of tea. That's pretty much me as a witch in a nutshell, let's be honest. That's basically me. And the roses on the sword as well. Roses could be relevant. It's like I'm doing a reading for me right now just from this one card, which is hilarious, but I'm loving this. Okay. Lilies. So again, ancestors past. I feel there's a grandmother influence here for somebody as well, taking care of you. It's like almost like there's a shadowy person here, like there's a light person made of light, almost coming out of the tea, but it's almost like forming the shape of a person coming out of the teacup. So maybe there was a grandmother who liked tea, who loved tea, have a connection with tea. And there's like this caterpillar down here, and then there is this chrysalis. So maybe it was a grandmother who took care of you when you were younger, that you had a connection with when you were younger. Or maybe that you sensed when you were younger, because some children get to know their grandparents after their grandparents have passed over. Grandmother can easily come back and sit on the child's bed and have a chat with them, and you go in the bedroom like, who were you talking to? Oh, it's talking to grandma. What do you mean you're talking to grandma? That's more common than you think. Absolutely very intuitive children who are able to meet and talk to their grandparents when they're very little. It's adorable, before their mind tells them, oh no, that can't possibly happen, and shuts it all down. Gorgeous. But I do feel that this presence there, looking over you, looking after your children as well if you have children, or your fur babies if you have fur babies. Or I have to mention reptiles for someone as well. Someone has reptiles. Looking after them as well, so like snakes, lizards, I don't know, fish. They're not reptiles, but you know what I mean. I got like snakes or lizards for someone, maybe both. Very fun. I do like snakes and lizards. They're very interesting animals. Okay. I've often thought about getting a pet snake. I probably won't though, because Bedford might hurt it and nobody wants that. Okay. And the 10 of Cups, that's your outcome. Beautiful. 9 leading to 10, so wishes leading to completion. So it does feel like you getting what you've asked for. With the pink roses here as well, I want to say happy family, happy marriage. All of the chakra colours coming in here with the rainbow as well. And gorgeous magnolia. But what's interesting about the magnolia tree is it flowers before it has leaves. So it's almost like doing things in a different order to other people. Like your life went in a different order to other people's. Other people are like, you have to do this, and then you have to do that, and then you have to do that. You have to go to school, you have to go to university, you have to get qualifications, and then you get married, then you have a baby, and then you have, you're in a house, and whatever. You've done things very differently. Your order of play was completely different. And not necessarily because of your choice either. I think this was something that it was more a case of coping with what was available to you. And I think you are somebody with the trees here. I'm very drawn to oak trees for you, and to acorns, from tiny acorns and all that. Because these are very small young cats here. These are adorable little cats. I think they're short-haired ones that like Rex type cats, like the Devon Rex. You are somebody who's never forgotten where you've come from, because you did have very You may have had very small beginnings, shall we say, very meagre beginnings, very unprivileged beginnings, very difficult beginnings where there was lack, or there wasn't very much of anything, but, not because of anyone's fault, it's just how it was. Maybe you grew up in rationing or something like that. But you never forget. You never forget who you are. You never forget where you've come from. And spiritually, you've never forgotten who you truly are either, which is a special gift. And I see this beautiful marriage here with these two cats and the pink roses. So if you're not married at the moment or you're wanting to be, I see this very beautiful, very balanced marriage relationship coming in for you in the near future. Very beautiful. I get the word sonnet. Sonnet, that's a type of poem, isn't it? As I can say, very sonnet. What? That doesn't make sense. That's a very specific word for somebody here. But with the magnolia, like I said, it flowers. Sorry, my chair. It flowers before it gets leaves. I love magnolia in the spring because they're like one of the first trees to flower, and they're gorgeous because it's been so barren for so long, and suddenly there's like these gorgeous pink blooms all over these trees, and it's stunning, and it looks almost out of place. So I feel almost like you are kind of stunning and look kind of out of place. That's what I'm saying for you. It's absolutely glorious. I mean, the strength and potential of this reading here. And that looks like a rune. I'm going to look that rune up because I have my rune book here. One second. Yeah, that looks like Fehu to me, which means cattle or wealth. Let's look it up in my book. This one. Can you see the shape I'm talking about here? Looks like Fehu. Don't know if you can see that. If you want to zoom in. Okay, so, wow. So if you're a farmer, it may literally mean cattle, which is fine. You may be wanting to purchase some cows. There we go. That's a very specific message for someone. But usually it's wealth, success and abundance, a project coming to fruition in a very profitable way and a big change to circumstances as well. But it's a symbol of wealth and prosperity, new beginnings, very positive, bringing riches to those who deserve them. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Riches to those who deserve them. So maybe you had to go without for a long time, but the universe is bringing that richness, that wealth, that prosperity, that abundance into your life because you've created it with your magic wand. You have manifested, magicked it into existence. And if you want to know more about the law of attraction, you can get my book, Dream Bigger, how the law of attraction really works. Oh my God, what is wrong with me today? Which is available from Amazon, or you can get the PDF on my website, angelwingsholistics.com. Details in the description below. But you have manifested it, this abundance, this amazing control over negative elements, negative people, this powerful, I get the word deity. I don't know why. It's almost like you're a powerful deity here in this future self, but it is so incredibly powerful. But it came from making those decisions, those choices, visioning that future despite all odds. It's incredible. Wow. We're going to move to the energy oracle, which is disappointing because I like looking at the cats. So we are going to do that anyway. Yeah, but you might still be feeling a little bit unsure at the moment. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Five of Swords, this lovely grey cat. You all know, if you watch this channel, that Bedford does not like grey cat. I have a neighbour who has a grey cat. Actually, I think he has two. And Bedford likes to scare the life out of them and chase them, which is very mean of him, and I can't stop him. Short of locking him in the house, and he would probably escape or beat the door down. So, and look at this kind of unhappy looking dog in the background. It's kind of looking like, come over there, I like you. And the cat's like, no. The cat's got the dog's ball and the dog's annoyed about it. There is this uneasy kind of truce here. Yeah, uneasiness is the energy I get from that card. People aren't quite happy with how things are. Maybe you've had to do some things that were a little bit underhanded, that wouldn't normally go in line with your integrity, or you've had to make some difficult decisions and choices. But whatever that situation was that was out of balance, that you were trying to chug, Chug is a word for somebody here. We're talking about drinking. Trying to juggle two different things. Just, you can't do it anymore. But you might be feeling very uneasy, like you know something's going to give, something's going to change soon. Because it is. Okay, or if it already has happened, you've already had that Tower moment, then it could be that you felt very uneasy before it happened. Or maybe you just feel very kind of uncomfortable, uneasy, unsure of yourself now, not sure who to trust. But it's okay, trust your intuition. Trust your guides. Okay, I'll be a bit careful taking these because not all of these cards are YouTube friendly. I'm holding them upside down. That in itself is a message. I am holding the cards upside down. I'm not seeing things as they should be. I'm seeing them incorrectly. So you might not be seeing things as they are at the moment. Things might be a bit topsy-turvy. The garden and the gate. Yes, it's nearly time to go. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Strategy. And Angel of Love. Wow. Beautiful. And I want to bring in the bottom card here, which is the Thinking Man. So, the Divine Masculine thinks and the Divine Feminine feels. I think, therefore I am. I feel, therefore I am. Okay. So, it may be that you're literally trying to let go of a situation at the moment, get away from a situation. Could be work, could be relationship, could be family. But there is a need to exit the gate. And the gate is not horribly locked. You know, it's not like all chained up and 6 foot high and you can't get over it because there's barbed wire at the top or, you know, man traps. You've literally got the key around your neck. The gate is tiny. You could probably jump it if you wanted to, but you don't need to. You've literally got the key to get out. You have the key to build this new life, to create this new reality for yourself. But I think you might be feeling some uncertainty at the moment and knowing that you have to strategize, knowing that you have to think very carefully about how to move forward so that you are safe, so that things come together in the best way for you to follow your compass, so you don't get lost. This could literally be about getting away from a toxic relationship that you have to make a plan to leave, because that is a thing that you may have to do if you've ever been in a relationship with someone who was unsafe. Sometimes it is necessary to make an escape plan. I've had to do it. It's a real thing. And you need other people on your side in order to do that. Yeah, you need allies. Okay, and with the Thinking Man, I do feel like there is somebody in your life who will help you to make this strategy, plan this next step, plan this escape from the garden. Whilst it may look very beautiful, it's still a cage. So whatever the situation is for you, and it is going to be different for everyone. But we have the crown chakra, so we have the seat of our intuition, psychic ability, connection to the divine, along with the third eye chakra as well. So again, it's intuition, psychic ability. These two chakras work together very much when we're connecting with our spirit guides, communicating with our higher-ups, shall we call them. And those two are probably working overtime for you at the moment. I feel like they're working overtime. I feel like you're connecting with your guides a lot, asking for guidance, asking for help, asking for insights, and perhaps even relying on them, almost having a second life outside of this one, a second life, sort of half in this one, half out of it at the moment. I think that's a theme that came up for group 1 as well, so that may be relevant. Angel of Love. But ultimately, that's all that's real. Love is all that's real, and you know it. And you know you need to go towards your heart's desire, whatever that is. But there is this very beautiful, loving energy around you with the Angel of Love here, telling you it's safe for you to move forwards. Yes, there will be change. 49:13:4. There will be change. Something needs to be left behind. Something needs to, metaphysically speaking, die. Not literally. Don't go killing anyone. Naughty. Murder is very frowned upon. So, yeah, It's that wisdom. It's knowing that you've come to the end of the cycle at 9 and seeing that in the physical world, being very, very acutely aware that you've come to the end of that physical cycle, knowing that that has to change. We have to go to 13, where the blueprint leads the individual, almost like your strategy takes on a life of its own. And things just start to snowball really quickly. You make the plan, but it kind of actions itself. That's what I want to say. Interesting. I want to end with a different card, which I'm going to very carefully get without knocking anything down. I'm going to get one of these out for you, just the one. Put these back up here. Stay there, Hello Kitty from pile 1. Right. Just get a little advice card for you. Advice from your angels, because I know you listen to them, I know you speak to them. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Not just to others, it has to bring joy to you as well. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus on serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. I love that. Absolutely glorious. Very hermit energy from this old man here as well, this wise old man with the little children. So you may literally be a teacher. You may be somebody who teaches or guides children, but with perfect love. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. But I think your life's purpose on a spiritual level is being shown to you at the moment, and I think that could be partly the impetus for you wanting to move forwards, wanting to make those changes that we've been talking about. And certainly this is all part of your life's path, and you're doing great. You're doing just great. Don't doubt yourself. You got this. Okay, so that's the end of our reading. I hope that was helpful. I hope that resonated for some of you out there. Please remember to let me know in the comments. I do read all of the comments. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also subscribe to my other channel, Angel Wings Holistics. And I will see you very soon in your next reading. You take very, very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. This is your toy. Let's have a look. Let's open her up. Your tarot deck today is the Wise Cat Tarot. Look out for your ears if you're listening on headphones. Plastic can be loud. Let's hold it away from the camera a bit. Okay. There we go. All right, let's take a look at our Hello Kitty. Oh, look, it's a candy cane. It's a candy cane, Hello Kitty. So cute. That is adorable. I love it. Absolutely love that. That is going with my Christmas decorations immediately. Well, after I've done this reading, you know, I'll get that out of the way first for you guys. Would you stand up? No, Helen, I won't stand up. Bollocks to you. Oh, okay then, fine. I see, that's how it is. All right, let's put the little box away. Cute little box it comes in. Look at that, adorable. Okay, so Candy Cane Hello Kitty does not wish to behave herself. She wants to do whatever she wants to do. So I've got the Rebel pack here. This is the Rebel group, clearly. If you've picked group 3, you're the crazy Rebel group. And you're my favourites, obviously. This is probably the Soul Tribe group, isn't it, guys? Yeah, all my regulars are here. Okay. There we go. Oh, she'll sit like that if I put the label at the front. All right, then. Well, there we go, young lady. Okay. I love the stripy bow. That's adorable. Absolutely precious. Okay, so Wise Cat Tarot. Let's take a little looky. I love all the eyeballs on these cats. These are basically eyeballs. All these cats have got like one eye because it's the third eye that they're looking through. I love this deck. It's kind of a bit weird. But so am I. So what are you going to do? All right. Knight of Coins. 2 of Swords. 5 of coins, 5 of cups, 2 of cups, and the Hermit. Interesting times. And on the bottom we have Judgment. So I'm going to bring Judgment into the fray. There we go. So, oh my goodness, the division. I feel the division. I feel the sense of feeling left out here. I feel a sense of problems. Oh, that's tricky energy. And this could relate literally to like Christmas or the holiday period if you've had some family problems or some conflict or some falling outs during this time, because this is hard. This is hard energy. Yeah. Wanting to do the right thing, but also not quite making it. Wanting to get things right, not quite making it. Feeling alone, feeling left out. Wow. This is a tricky energy. Now remember, this is a group reading, so if this isn't resonating for you, this might not be your message. But Judgment. Having to make some decisions and judgment calls, or other people making judgment calls that maybe aren't favourable to you. This is a difficult energy. It cuts both ways. It doesn't matter what you do, can't do right for doing wrong. This is a sad energy. It feels like friends or loved ones or family not being as supportive as they could be, not being as supportive as you wanted them to be, but feeling very alone. But this is it's a difficult time, kind of dark night of the soul time, difficult time, feeling very unsupported, but also it comes through as a spiritual lesson very strongly with the Hermit. It comes through as a very difficult but very necessary spiritual lesson, whatever it is. And that sucks, and I don't say that lightly. And I'm not the kind of person that goes, oh, well, it doesn't matter how bad it is, it's still a blessing in disguise. No bollocks to that. If it sucks, it sucks. Difficult time. Could be a time of financial hardship as well, I want to say. It just looks like everything's difficult, everything's empty, all your resources are tapped out. Looks like you may have been having to move very slowly for a long time. Maybe you've been ill for a long time or sick on and off quite a lot. Struggling. Really struggling and feeling like you don't have what everyone else has. And I think there was a desire here maybe for a romantic relationship that didn't pan out. Yeah, having to make difficult decisions, but there's no happy decision here to be made. This is so tough. This is so emotionally difficult, this spread. It's very, very difficult. Wow. And it might feel like the whole world is against you right now. It might literally feel like nothing is going your way. I'm seeing a lot of 2 energy here with 20. You've got the 2 X's, obviously that make 20. You've got the 2 2s, the 2 5s. There's a lot of 2s here. And 2s are where we, number 2, numerologically speaking, you guys know I'm a numerologist. That is where we investigate, where we discover, where we explore polarities, viewpoints, opposing viewpoints, extremes. We go to one extreme perhaps to the other to explore energies, to understand the world, to understand ourselves, to understand notions. You know, this is a time where things might be feeling so hopeless that you just throw in the towel and go completely the opposite direction to where you have been. Just to try it, just to see what happens. Literally just to see what happens. Like, you know what? This whole time, you know, I've been a tarot reader and like really spiritual. And you know what? I'm going to throw it all away and I'm going to become a devout Christian instead. Just to see what happens. Just to see how it's different. Because that can't be any worse than where I am now. There's a desire to make a change, however crazy and extreme it is, just to feel something different. Just to be in a different situation. Oh, that's so sad because I get the words because it can't get any worse. That's really sad, and I'm really sorry if that's what you're feeling at the moment. That's tough. Some tough energy. But things are actually more balanced than you realise. They are. There is a perfection to this. There is. Things are going slowly, but they are going in the right direction for you with the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is so slow. But he is going the right way for the right reasons. He's getting you there. It's just painfully slow at the moment, and that can be very difficult. It could be that I feel there's a waiting, there's a sense of waiting, there's a sense of where is mine, where is my money, where is my relationship, where is my partner, where is my house, where is my fill in the blank. It's coming. It is coming. And I think this period that you're going through will help to lead and inspire others in due course. Maybe you'll even write a book about this or talk about it to others to help lead them forwards, because I think a lot of people will admire you for getting through this stage of your life. But it's so difficult. There's a real sense of being down and also not being able to see the blessings that are there with the Five of Cups. We don't see the blessing. We fail to see the Two of Cups that's still standing when we focus on the three that have fallen over. So there could be a very pessimistic feel here. There could be a sense of depression, anxiety, mental health problems, physical health problems. It's definitely not the easiest time. But you're going to get through it. Six of Cups. It's very easy to look back now. It's very easy. I want to say right now you might be thinking the grass is greener. I'm getting that vibe right now. But once you get through this, which actually isn't that far off, I see you looking back at it like, oh yeah, it wasn't so bad. You know, it's easy to say that when you've gone through it. Okay. But there is definitely a sense of, I don't want to say nostalgia. That's usually my word for the Six of Cups, but no, there's a sense of looking back and marveling at yourself, how you got through things. It was a difficult, this time when you get through it will have been difficult, but you will come out the other side with important lessons. There's Saturnian lessons. We've got the planet Saturn on this card. Saturn is a hard taskmaster, makes us learn very difficult life lessons, but very powerful ones as well. But you get your cups all back in a row again. You are cared for, catered for. You've got a new dress on here, look. Or maybe it's a bag or a vase that the cat's sitting in. I mean, you just don't know with cats. But certainly there is a sense of being able to look backwards at this time. So this isn't going to last for much longer. Whatever it is you're going through, I feel like it's nearly over. Certainly not a permanent state of affairs. I want to get some tea leaves for you. I'll get some tea leaf cards. These are huge. Oh, okay. From that one as well. Which other ones want to come out? Any? Let's see. Those are so hard to shuffle because there's so many of them and they're round. And it's just a kind of a case of muddling through with these ones. Okay, July. So July fell on the future card. So maybe things will be over by summer, I want to say. Woman. Okay. Career, pineapple, reconciliation, ladder, climbing towards success, bell, announcement, apple, temptation will test you, yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated, and July. Yeah, so you are moving in the right direction, even if it doesn't feel like it at the moment. If it feels very, very stuck, your career might feel very stuck. You may have fallen out with someone. There could be somebody at your work who isn't very nice to you, don't get on with. But there is also a reconciliation here. So if you have fallen out with someone, I feel like you may be able to reconcile with them. But you need to think about how you do that. Yeah. But there is happy news, so maybe that's how you do it. Maybe you approach them with some happy news. But there is this whole sense of frustration and, like I said, the temptation to go in completely the opposite direction, just to do something, just to make a change, because it can't be any worse. You know, it's that sense of, well, it can't be any worse than this, so I'm going to try that, no matter how crazy that is and unhelpful that is, because it does take you in the wrong direction. And it is the apple with the snake energy, so it's that biblical temptation. Temptation to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. Or even the wrong thing for the wrong reasons. I mean, you know, you might be on self-destruct right now. You might be doing really stupid things. And that's okay. We do that sometimes. You know, we've all been there. But there is this, with the yoke, there's such a sense of frustration and not being able to move forwards quickly, not being able to earn the money that you need, get what you need, not have your needs met fast enough. It's frustrating. But, oh, excuse me, maybe a voice not being heard. Oh, I just choked on the yolk. But I do feel by the summer it's all over and you're able to look back. By July it's all over, whenever July next is for you. It's all over and you can look back. Things are different. Things are different. Pineapple on a pizza. Who likes pineapple on a pizza? I do. I don't eat meat though, so obviously mine doesn't have ham on it. So when I go to the pizza place, they actually know my order. They see me coming, they look at me and go, "Oh, lady, yeah," they're Turkish or something. Vegetarian, no cheese, extra pineapple. Yep, that's me. That's my pizza order if anyone wants to get me one. Vegetarian, no cheese, extra pineapple. Right. Oh, that was heavy. That was heavy energy. Let's get a different deck of cards out. Let's have a look at the energy oracle now. Let's see what we got. See what else we got coming up. What your guides want you to know. What messages they have for you. Alrighty. Strategy. Blossoming abundance. Yes, you will get there. You see, you will get there. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So the solar plexus all tied up. Journey. Yeah, what you're going through right, and caring connections. What you're going through right now is just temporary. It is a journey, but you do need to be strategic to get through it. You do need to work to get through it. But it's like your abundance is there. You've just got to give it some time to reach you. It's like the spring will come, but you've got to get through winter. Okay. And it seems like the linchpin here is your solar plexus chakra. So it could be some solar plexus healing to be done here. Some healing done on the center of, it's your inner sun. It's who you are, your personality, how you perceive yourself in the world, how you think other people view you, your self-confidence, your self-worth. It's also a chakra where we store a lot of emotional crap, which is not good. Yeah, we shouldn't do that, but we do. It can become a bit of a dustbin, particularly if we've been knocked down very early in life, made to feel very bad, made to feel very small, made to feel less important than others, or that we're less deserving than others somehow, as if that could be possible. And it can be very, very harmful. And a lot of people have a blockage on the solar plexus chakra, very common to see. And it's a layered thing as well. You know, we clear one layer, there'll be another one. It's not a case of clear it once, boom, magically done. It's really not that simple, much as I'd like it to be. I'm bringing in lemon quartz. I'm bringing in tiger's eye. I want to bring in the gold stone here as well. Oh, I haven't got my lights on. Let's put them on. Bing! And the lights are on. That must be symbolic as well. Lights coming on for you. It's like everything suddenly lights up. Once you get a handle on the solar plexus chakra, everything lights up and everything makes sense. And you can actually see the positivity. And look how I've made a triangle. I've made I've made a blueprint. Number 3 in numerology, you guys know I'm a numerologist, is the blueprint, the divine blueprint for life. This is number 3 card as well here with the blossoming abundance. So there's definitely a number 3 energy coming through here. We've got a 23 over there as well, which is all tied up, which is feeling stuck, but knowing that you won't be forever. It's just the phase that you need to go through on your journey. It may just feel very frustrating. And I think you know that at times, but at others it's just difficult because it's not the easiest time to get through. And I think there is a desire to get a relationship off the ground or to move to the next level with somebody, but that's not possible at the moment for whatever reason, but I think it will be. And with the 14 on there, I'm very drawn to Valentine's Day as well. 14-5. So somebody could surprise you next Valentine's Day as well. Somebody could could surprise you with something you weren't expecting. So I will say pay attention. Because look, this guy is behind her and she's not looking at him, she's looking at the flowers. And he's holding her and she's basically practically ignoring him. Pay attention to who's around you, who cares, and who is helping you. Pay attention. Don't be so self-centered, just look at the flowers. It reminds me of a slightly different saying, but I need to say it for some reason. When the wise man points to the stars, the fool looks at the finger. Yeah, showing my fingers as I say that. Yes, so there is a need to not miss what is in front of you. Yeah. If you ever tried to point to something for a cat or a dog, they will look at your finger. They will not look at what you're pointing at. They will look at your hand every time, which is really annoying. And you're like, no, look over it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you are on this journey. Financially, things are going to improve for you, but a strategy may be necessary. So you may need to think about changing career, about downsizing, moving house, selling some things, maybe changing some aspects of your lifestyle may be necessary to get to the financial situation you need to be at. So there's a lot of things to think about at the moment. Some of your money may be tied up in an investment that you can't access, for example, at the moment. And that may take time to release. You know, it may be wrapped up in a property, it may be an investment that has a time date on it and penalties. You know, you might be trying to cash out on a pension, but you can't at the moment, or the penalty's too high and it's not worth it. But it is all coming. You are on this journey. You are going in the right direction. You are going in the right direction. And you are being helped. You are being supported. Even if you don't see, even if you're not looking at them, they are there. So my suggestion would be to work on the solar plexus chakra. I really like listening to music that is, and you'll find it on YouTube. If you just type in like solar plexus meditation or something like that, particularly with like binaural beats or at a particular frequency that resonates with the solar plexus chakra, I really love that kind of music. And I'll just sit and listen to it, you know, while I'm doing things or while I'm meditating or consciously doing healing on myself, because I do Reiki. If you do Reiki, of course, you can do Reiki on your solar plexus chakra. You know, nothing stopping you doing that. Or you can wear yellow. You can get yellow crystals like tiger's eye. This is actually a lemon quartz. Citrune's another good one. I have this one, which is actually, it's a calcite. It's a very yellow one. I really like that one because, as I always say, it looks like a piece of an ice lolly that's sheared off. It is not. Do not eat that. You'll break your teeth. This is Septarian. It's my Septarian heart. I actually absolutely love this, and it's yellow and brown. Septarian is the stone I'm very drawn to for you as well. So, what else have we got for you, my lovely group 3? What else do your guides want you to know? I'm looking around me because I've been told I need to get another deck of cards out. I need to switch. We need to have a switch. Oh, there we go. That's where we're going. We're going here. Daily messages from your angels. We're going to get some little angel advice messages for you. Okay. Right. Let's see what your angels want you to know. What messages they have for you. What guidance they have for you. There's nothing to worry about. Yes, that's what I was trying to say, but I don't think I said it that well. So you are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. Yes, keep your eyes on the prize. Try to stay in those more positive thoughts where possible. Don't do anything crazy. That's what you're being told. Okay. See what else. Ask. Yes, remember to ask for help. Ask us to help you in this situation. Now, this is your angels talking, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We are governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. You must ask for help when you need it. And that includes of your angels, because universal law dictates that they can't just intervene. They have to wait for you to decide that you would like them to intervene. You must ask them. They cannot violate your free will. You must ask them. They are always waiting for you. Your angels are always there. They're always waiting to be called upon. They're always happy to help you. You're never putting them out or bothering them or taking them away from somebody else. That's impossible. They live outside of space and time. How would that be possible? So, these dark blue themes here as well on these 3 cards. I want to talk about these kind of dark blue. Again, with the purple there and the dark blue here, it's like the crown chakra and the third eye chakra here. So meditate with your angels. Ask them for their love and guidance. Ask for them for their support. Know that you are safe and taken care of. And remember to ask for their help, because they will help you. I was actually telling a story in an energy update I recorded today for my other channel, Angel Wings Holistics, which is called Oceans of Possibility, recorded on the 26th of December 2024, regardless of when you're watching this, because this is timeless. You may wish to go and watch it, because this is relevant. This card came out, and I told a story about when I called upon angels in a situation, and I experienced a miracle. Miracles can happen. They may seem very small and insignificant, but it was not insignificant to me in that moment. Okay? You are not insignificant. You are important. You are worth helping, but you must ask. Okay? So, Candy Cane, Hello Kitty, and I will leave you for now. That was your reading. I hope that was helpful. I hope that resonated for somebody out there. Please do let me know in the comments which parts resonated for you. Remember, you can also watch piles 1 and 2 if they resonate for you. You can watch all of them if you would like. I will see you again very soon. In the meantime, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and take very, very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.